Hello, 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 and good morning on this Thursday morning. It is a crispy 60 degrees here in Massachusetts. Let's see who was first in the chat, and that was none other than Ann Arts and Craps. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And Mark, yeah, you might be the first in top chat, but good morning, hello, and welcome. Mark and Joe, hello, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are y'all doing? And there's Glamos and Anna Mora. Hello, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Angie, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And I just happened to come across a video yesterday that Angie was the first guest again back on with Susanna on her live interviewing yesterday. And Angie was her first guest when she came back yesterday. So go check it out. Lilith, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Ms. D, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And Pam, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Bye-bye, spam. I love it when that happens and it just turns my phone red. Let's see who else is here. Susie, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And Flip, Flops, and Lollipops, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see y'all. And there's Jennifer already dropping them links. Check it out. Make sure you hit the notifications, hit the thumbs up, leave those comments. What's up, Patrick? Hello, good morning and welcome, sir. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Miss Dee Dee, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see y'all. Welcome. Ain't Boo, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And there's Mr. Roy. Hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing, Roy? Good to see you, sir. And there's a raid happening from Victoria. Hello, little Debbie. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. And thank y'all for being here. And if y'all are on Poshmark or you're thinking about getting on Poshmark and you have those questions, well, I don't know about it yet. Well, you come to the right place because we got none other than the Queen of Posh herself, Glamos.
Hey.
You have YouTube open. It sounds like it was after.
Oh, I did, but I closed it.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have any questions, this is definitely the place to be. I know yesterday I had a little taste of questions yesterday, and I think I got it pretty good yesterday.
Cool.
But today's the day for it. If I miss anyone saying hello, if not, that I understand. What's up, Mia? Hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? So if you have any questions, please make sure to ask in the chat today. Also, I will be asking y'all to drop your links to your Posh closet if you are on Posh throughout the show, because Jennifer's dropping your links to your YouTube channel. And today, because it's Posh, you want to make sure you drop your links to your Posh closet so we can go ahead and share you out as well.
That's
and
right.
Follow you. And so I have an eBay question, might Apple to push as well. Might they apply to Posh as well? Okay, we'll get to it. Just ask in the chat. So while we're doing that and you get your questions in the chat, I'll go ahead and star it first so we don't miss it. But while we do that, Glamos, tell everybody a little bit about yourself and this thing with Posh and your YouTube channel and promote yourself.
You bet. Well, I go by Glamo because I am a grandma to 3 gorgeous grandbabies. Mwah, shouts out to my grandbabies. And I do sell on Posh. I'm retired and I sell on Poshmark for extra cash, extra money. Literally the easiest platform you'll ever sell on. I promise you that. So my YouTube channel is Glama's Closet, GLAMMAZ Closet. And I do a show every Sunday morning. I do a live at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Mountain, 8 a.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Hawaii, 2 a.m. the following morning in Australia, and 4 in the afternoon, just about tea time in Great Britain. So if you are around, we would love to have you come into the chat. We talk about all things reselling, but we also talk about, what's going on in life, and really just kind of have a fun time. This morning, I am privileged to be Johnny's guest every Thursday morning at 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern. And I do Q&As with Poshmark questions. If you're thinking about Poshmark, but you think, well, it's just, I sell hard goods, or I don't want to try another platform. It just seems like it's going to be too complicated. It really is, guys, the easiest platform to do. And I'm here to walk you through it. And just so you know, what I'd like to do before we leave today is I'd like to do a drawing for a one-on-one consultation. So a 1-hour consultation, you'll have me on the phone, well, on a StreamYard. I'll send you a private StreamYard, and I will walk you through your first listing on Poshmark. I will walk you through from point A to point B, and all I need is for you to have a computer and pictures. So if you're interested in that, stick around for the drawing towards the end of the show. And if you would prefer to have like just you've listed a couple and you'd prefer to have a Poshmark consultation and talk about sharing and things like that, I'll do that too. That's all I got to say about that.
Don't you have something special going on this month?
I do. Next week we have, sorry, Johnny, I forget if I haven't had full coffee yet. Next week, Veronica Mitke, who also has a YouTube channel, we have a live listing challenge at 8:30 p.m. or 8 p.m. every night except for Friday. It's 8:30. And it's 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Mountain, and 6 p.m. Pacific. We go for about an hour and a half, and it's just listing in a community, whether you're listing on eBay, Poshmark, it doesn't matter. We just get together as a community and list, because sometimes it's easier to have that sort of accountability. My goal is 50 by Friday. So we start on Monday, and my goal is to have 50 new listings by that Friday. And y'all know with Q4 here and with Christmas coming and the holidays coming, it's very, very important that you list and keep your stuff at the top of the feed, and keep your stuff fresh. Keep your closet or your eBay store or your Etsy store fresh. So we're going to be doing that next week, and it'll be Monday, Wednesday and Thursday on my channel, and then Tuesday and Friday on Veronica's channel. So I'll have links for you. And we also, on the 26th, they're doing the very last Classy Crap auction of this year. I won't be doing any more auctions after October 26th because the holidays are coming and I got a big family. So the 26th will be the last one. And that is my Classy Crap All-Stars auction. And keep an eye out, because BooTube Productions is doing a very, very special introduction / promo for us. And I think you're going to be really, really amused and entertained by that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right. You do have a question up here from Roy.
Uh-huh.
I can go back and find it. What time zone is Jupiter on?
What time on Jupiter? It's 15 years from now on Jupiter, April the 1st.
The Bud Files, hello, good morning and welcome. And Huawei, hello, good morning and welcome. And Touchman, hello, good morning and welcome.
Huge.
Lifting challenges, I'll be there.
Cool.
So yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the chat. If you are on Posh already, please do me a favor and drop your Posh link in the chat. Jennifer's already dropping your YouTube channel, but I would like for you to drop your Posh link, because I'm making an announcement for if you are on Posh. I am doing something next Tuesday. It's already set up, and I'm going to share this right now. You have to be on Posh to be able to be part of this, and you also have to share this out, give it a heart, and tag me in this. This is the actual post on my page. If you also go here, you'll go directly to the live. It's going to be at 10 on this Tuesday. It's on the 10th. And I have it set up for 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. But you have to go to this post, heart it, and share it. And when you share it, tag me in it. Because if you do, you can be part of the show when I go live on Tuesday. And that is because I'm doing this for y'all first. For those who follow the channel, support the channel, and always here. And if you are on Posh, I would bring y'all on first in the Posh Live First Share Show. And with the First Share Show, what's going to happen is when I go live, I will have a few things to get the show started in the store in the actual live. But what's going to happen is I'm going to have you add items where you don't even have to come up. It's nothing like YouTube. It's going to be different where you're going to have to be in the chat. It's already there. And so you're going to add it here, add your items here from your store. You can do a quick list or from your closet. You're going to do a from your closet. And basically you're going to go and pick out 2 things at a time in your closet to bring up. So be very selective what you do 2 at a time. And that's how I'm going to start it. Depending on how many people are in the chat, I want to make sure I start with y'all who are from the YouTube channel that are on Posh to give y'all that chance to share stuff out and maybe have an opportunity to not only meet new people, but also to be part of a new live that you don't have to be in the chat to kind of give you an experience on the live share show. And that's what I'll be doing this Tuesday. And so please make sure you do go there and share that and then tag me and then make sure you hit the heart. And that will make sure you are first in row on that live. Let's see here. Okay, we have a question from Dee Dee.
Mm-hmm.
Got a message from an eBay buyer. It says, would you be open to either a trade or for the jar? Right. Would you be open for either a trade for the jar, something in similar value listed in my shop at an offer of $50? Is that allowed? I don't think that's allowed on any platform. For a trade?
Yeah, typically I don't think trades are allowed because that means that you're going to be you would almost have to deal off platform to do that.
Yeah.
And I would really caution you, Miss Dee Dee. You know I am your number one fan, and I'm telling you, I would caution you very, very, very strongly to not do deals off platform. Also, if you're open to the offer of $50, they can purchase it on the platform. So, I mean, some people are like, hey, you want to trade these? And so, yeah, it could be it could be that they're trying to scam. But I've also had people on Poshmark who want to trade, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't allow trades. And they're like, okay, would you take, $20 for this dress then? And I'm like, yeah, I'll take that or whatever. So the question is, do you want to take it $50 for the jar? If so, you can, just tell them, make you an offer for $50. But I would let them know that that trading is not allowed. Yeah.
And that's on any platform. Also, I'll show you another question. Should I report them? One of the things before you report them is go check out their eBay store, if it's on eBay or whatever platform, and see what their reviews are. See if they have reviews. Do they have a store? You want to make sure you check all that too before you even think about it. But you can always make an offer, but I wouldn't trade. No. Good morning, Craig. How are you doing? Good to see you, sir. Good morning, hello, and welcome.
Good morning.
Yarn Again. There's Yarn Again's Posh Closet, y'all. And yes, we know you're not Glenn.
I'm not Glenn.
Should I report them? Again, before you report them, definitely go and check. Check out their platform, check out their page, check out their store, whatever platform it's on. If it's on eBay, you can go in there and check all their reports and all their reviews and their feedback. Twitch says no, I believe it is trading off a platform. Exactly, and that's a no-no.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it, and in no way will it take that off. Exactly. No, don't. Yeah. Never trade on any platform. Sellers beware. Yes. So yeah, definitely check it out and see, and check out their store or check out their reviews and see what their feedback is. See if they have anything listed on their store.
Yeah.
I'll give you a dead giveaway right there if they're trying to do something. I love now bartering is okay, but not on the platforms. You got to do that on the
Yeah.
side. Red
Well,
Dirt Pickle, hello, good morning and welcome. Can I trade some watermelon for those
and
shoes?
shoes.
Are you at a garage sale right now or at a estate sale? Only if seedless. Only
It
if
depends
seedless.
on the watermelon.
Craig said only if it's seedless.
See, Craig knows it's all about the watermelon, really, the value of the watermelon.
And so the reason I was wanting y'all to drop your links in there for Posh too is so that others can go check out your platform. Make sure they hit the notifications and then share it out, that kind of thing, to help each other out. That's just another way we can support each other. Let's see. Susie says that's a great way you're doing next Tuesday, Johnny. I will be away. I will be away for several days. Yeah, I'm going to do that. This is not going to be this is just the first one. But I want to do this to kind of get a feel for how to do a share show.
Uh-huh.
I already did my first live last week, so I want to do this one on a different day and kind of see how it goes. Because I have been watching a lot of different lives, the way different people do their lives. The share show, you have to be in the chat for that. So that's the only way you can share something out and then try to sell it. And what I like about the share show, you will be if you sell that item on that live, you don't have to worry about being on the camera because I'll be there doing it for you and making sure whatever you do want to share that you have some kind of description so I can read the description, because it'll automatically show your items like whatever, how many pictures you have. It shows it like a slideshow, and then I can read the description of what you have that you sent in.
Okay.
And then once it sells, you got all the work to do. I'm just there to help you show it and share it and sell it. If you sell it through the show, you're going to get the email just like you would do on your regular Posh closet. It's going to go to you, your email. You do all the transactions. I don't get paid for nothing. It's just a way of doing this to kind of get an idea of how the share show works. And so why I'm doing it this way is because I want to make sure for those who are following the channel, supporting this channel, and on Posh, and always here every Thursday, I want y'all to be the first to be in the chat in any given time. And as long as I know you shared it and you tagged me in it and you're going to be there, then I'll make sure that you get your items in there first. Because if anybody else puts things in the share, I can choose who I want to come on first. Granted, you can only have 50 in the share closet at a time, but that's okay because I'd rather have y'all as 50, the first 50 total items. And then once you sell and it's done, and then you get make sure you get a screenshot whenever you're in a show like that. Make sure that you're taking a picture of the item and on the screen that says who sold to, so you can have your little record. But you should get an email right after that as soon as it does. So that's why I'm doing that. So thank y'all very much. Let's see. If you had melons, you could trade them without seeds, of course. Hello, Stacy. Good morning. Hello and welcome.
That's what I was snorting about earlier.
Yeah, the share shows, they do seem simple, but again, I want to make sure we do get those who are with us in the channel and always supporting this channel to be part of that first. And again, it's on there already. It's set up not only on my page, but it's also set up under my live shows for next week. And I do have it set for, I want to say it is 5 o'clock. Tuesday at 5 p.m. is when it's going to start.
So 4 o'clock Central.
Yes. And again, you don't have to be there right at the beginning, but again, that's when I'm starting it. And if anyone who's in the chat first that shares items from, I already got 2 likes already, I see 2 hearts. So make sure that when you do come in, that you are in the chat, and when you are, I'll bring your stuff up first. Let's see.
I do want to, Johnny, do you want to let them know about the Pacific time situation with Poshmark?
What you mean?
How it'll tell you your show in Pacific time. So
it does tell you that, yeah.
So just make sure and check the time zone, guys. If it's Pacific time for Mountain, subtract 1, Central, subtract 2, and for Eastern, subtract 3.
Right. But if you go to the actual live that's scheduled, like right here, it's going to be at the black bar across the top right here. If you click on that and you open it, it'll be in your time zone automatically. Even though it says Pacific at the top, when you click on it, it'll tell you your time, show time in your time zone when you open it. So this time will be your time, just to let you know. But again, and when you're in the top of the page, it does say Pacific. And that's automatic. Right here at the top, 2 o'clock Pacific.
Yeah.
So it'd be 3 hours later. So yeah. All right, let's see. I smell a rat. Had no idea for has no items for sale and mostly feedbacks of as a buyer. There's your key right there. Don't do it. Yeah. Has no items to list. Well, what they're gonna trade? Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you want to trade something of similar value? You're like, dude, you don't even have anything.
Yeah.
Like
So
you literally have. Yeah.
Yeah, I would report it definitely.
Mm-hmm.
That's your dead giveaway. Before you do anything, check. That's what I do. If it feels like a scam, it's a scam.
Walks like a duck, talks like a duck.
Yeah, so definitely do that anytime you have that, because they're out there trying to do anything, and it's on all platforms.
Yeah.
Not just on eBay. Those go together well. Angie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the chat. Glamaz, do you have anything special going on with Posh anytime soon? Or I know you was talking about a listing challenge.
I do. I have the listing challenge next week, and I will be listing mostly on Posh. Good morning, Cheryl. I'll be listing mostly on Posh. So again, if you would like to have a one-on-one consultation, I can send you a StreamYard link, and we can do it just like this, but without the chat, and it's not live. If you want to, or if you want me to, talk to you about different things on Poshmark, or if you want to just kind of have some I did it the other day with Mark, and you probably saw that yesterday on Johnny's Live. I did it the other day with Mark from Two Old Guys. We walked through his first 5 listings, and literally like step by step by step by step, we missed nothing. So I think I just think it's a way to, if you, sometimes it's easier to walk through it with somebody who does it all the time. And just have them go, okay, wait a minute, this is what you're saying. What you mean is this, or this is the button that you clicked, but maybe you should click this button, and just to kind of show you how easy it is. And it doesn't have to be soft goods. It can be hard goods too. So don't think that you can't list hard goods on Poshmark. I sell hard goods on Poshmark too.
It's amazing. If you're not sure about something to list on Posh, go into the search bar and go to like the different categories and see what's being sold. What is selling? It's amazing on the stuff that's selling right now.
Yeah.
All right. I just saw Angie's Oddity says she just started her channel right here. I just started a channel, y'all. So go check her out. See if you're subscribed to her, and make sure you hit the notification. Make sure you follow and hit all notifications, and give them the thumbs up. Let's see here. I just saw something come in. Where did he go? Michael, hello, good morning, and welcome, and hope everything's going well for you. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. He just gifted a membership, and it's going to Cheryl.
Yay, Cheryl.
So you know what time it is. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. This is for you, Michael. It's time for the morning chair dance. The dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let him have.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it.
Sorry.
Thank you very much. And Cheryl, this is for you.
Attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Kajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you.
And also, Rachel is on Poshmark. So if y'all haven't found her yet, definitely put the link in the chat for Poshmark. Cheryl, please. Rachel Vanderpool. Why does that name sound familiar? Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? How did you hear about the channel? That name sounds familiar. I am following you already, and that might be why. Yes, that'll be a good clue right there. So thank you for being here. So again, if you have any questions that has to do with Posh on the Posh platform, and are you thinking about getting into Posh and you have those questions to get started, please ask in the chat, because that's what we do here, and that's what we do here every Thursday. We want to make sure that we do get your answers to those questions And I have to definitely agree with Glamours when it comes to any platform. I have to agree that Posh is the easiest to list on your phone and on your laptop or computer. I have been doing eBay now for over 4 years. And then I went about within 6 to 7 months after that, I started on Etsy. Then I went to Mercari. Then I went to one platform at a time and added to my list. And out of all those platforms, that is the easiest. I have Poshmark or Rachel. Drop your link to your Posh closet, please. We do this every Thursday. This Tuesday coming up, I'm going to be doing the first, because I already did my first live. Now I'm doing my very first Posh share show. And if you go to my closet, there is a first time live share show. You have to hit the heart, share it out, and tag me in it. And you'll be able to come on in at 5 o'clock on Tuesday or anytime after that. And as long as I know it's Rochelle. Rochelle, why did I say Rachel? It is Rochelle. Thank you, Jennifer, for correcting me on that. It's Rochelle.
Johnny, do you mind if I share something on my screen really quickly?
Go for it. Go for it.
Let's talk a little bit about your news feed.
Hello, Deborah.
Why that would be important.
News feed in the closet?
In Poshmark. Okay. This is why your news feed is important in your Poshmark closet. If you'll notice, it gives you all sorts of notifications about Poshmark shows that are happening. And then there's my $17 offer was sent for some gloves. And people have liked my listings and shared my listings. So it shows you, like, when people following you and stuff like that. Now, if you've been around Poshmark for a little while, it'll sort of tell you that.
Okay, stop for a second. Go back up a little bit. Go back up a little bit. Scroll back up some. You see that little heart, the Poshmark log, the little symbol, for those that may not know, right there. All those means that's who you shared those out correctly. Is that your shares?
I'm sorry, which one? Poshmark Love.
The logos that you have with all the different signs right below the one that has a picture. Come down. No, go back down.
Okay.
Starting right there. All of those. Are those the ones that you shared out?
Those are ones that my bot has shared out for me, and then somebody hit the like button, and then my bot does it, but you can do it in person.
Correct. But I just wanted to point that out. That's what that is.
Yeah, that when they hit the like button, it's a good thing to send them an offer as soon as possible. Usually I wait about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then I'll send them an offer. That's what I've got the timer set on. And so it'll show up in your news feed that you sent them this offer and how many likers it was sent to. And then let's see, I'm looking for my one from last night.
And then go back to the very top after you're done.
There's one from last night. Let me give it just a second because somebody.
There's a lot of activity.
Yeah. Well, I've been on Posh for a minute, so there's a lot of. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it tells you when somebody's purchased something, but it also did this. See this where it says this person offered $45 for your bundle. So they created a bundle. They added things to their bundle and created a bundle, and then they sent me an offer. So let's take a closer look.
And Rochelle,
any day now, Poshmark. There we go. Okay, so yeah, so they sent me an offer. The bundle price at listed price is $58. She offered me $45, and these are all things that have been in my closet for a while. So I totally accepted the $45. But that's where you would see that they sent you an offer and you can accept that. That's one of the places that you can see where, like, you sold something and then this person shared something. So it's I think it's and the news feed again is right up here next to it's right next to your profile pic. So at the top of the screen. So I just think that it's really, really important to make sure and pay attention to your news feed on Poshmark. And you don't have to stop and look at every single thing. But there are certain things that type out longer than others. And those I would take a closer look at.
And what she's talking about is you want to make sure right here at the top, the very first thing, it always changes. This top banner right here always changes. So every time you get in here, look and see what it is up here. There could be a listing challenge. There could be, if you list something, there's all kind of challenges for you to get a chance to win some cash. They give away different giveaways, but you have to make sure you click on this first, and it brings you to whatever that ad is or whatever it is they're promoting. And a lot of times they'll give you news about things happening on Posh as well. And in this case, it has to do with guaranteeing and refund policies and stuff like that. So always make sure when you're doing that to check that as well, because a lot of times it has something to do with something that's just coming out on Posh. So always make sure to look at that. I do.
Poshmark also has, like, that top banner. You'll also see notifications for, there's a challenge on Poshmark called Love It or List It. Yeah. And so that's when Poshmark is like, you know what, let's get some of your stuff listed, and you'll be entered to win. And remember that there's millions of people there, but you will be entered to win. And I actually know Veronica won one time.
She's won a couple of those already.
Yeah, just by doing the Love It or List It challenge, which means you just list some stuff on Poshmark that day, and you're automatically entered to win. They also have things called closet clear out days, where you drop the prices, and Poshmark will pay for, the customer pays for shipping, but they pay for it at a flat rate. Poshmark will send out a discounted rate for you on your behalf, and share that out whenever you drop your price on something. They will share that out to anybody who's hit the like button on that, and offer them a discounted shipping on them. So it's a great deal. They have a, sometimes they'll have like a weird challenge where it's like, do this trend and be entered to win this. So it's always worth paying attention to the top of that chat.
That's why when I first started, I saw that and I entered just to list some more stuff as I was trying to build my closet up. And that was pretty cool. I mean, granted, I didn't win, but you never know,
Yeah, but if you do win, it's...
Exactly. It's just a little something extra. And I'm glad to hear Cheryl says she's won a couple of times on that. I have.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Jenny says I have won several times also. It's nice to surprise when you get going to get listed in. Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah. So definitely check that out every time you go into your Posh closet. Check that top banner. There's always something there, and I always click on it to see what it is.
And if you're looking for the news feed, the news feed is just to the left of here's your profile picture in the upper right-hand corner. The news feed is literally right next to that. So
you see right there next to the profile, right next to it says news. And when you click on that, and a lot of times this will switch. This will change over. So just always check on this, and then you just click on it, and it brings you right to it. And I have to say, Angie, out of all the platforms, if you're on any other platforms, I have to agree with Glamos. This is the easiest to list.
So easy.
Even on your phone and the computer, either way. Let's see. I have found you, Rochelle. I found you, and already I'm following you on Posh. I just copied your name in and see if it came up on the person. And I found it. I won a couple of those challenges. Hello, Lisa. Good morning. Hello and welcome. And how are you doing? So if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask in the chat. That's what we do here every Thursday. Also, Mark was all excited yesterday. He is also now on Posh. And he did his first listings. And I think it's 5 or 6 items that got listed already on his first time. So yeah, definitely check it out. Yeah.
Angie, that is the best question. The very best question. I don't do clothing, mostly hard goods. Would it still work for me? Yes, absolutely. I sell both clothing. I sell mostly clothing and shoes and accessories, but I also sell some hard goods. I have, like, if I get a really great deal on a vintage piece from like 2 old guys, or from Johnny, or if I get something that I can use around the house from Ella or something like that, Yeah, I can flip that and sell it on Poshmark. Absolutely. They have home electronics. Most of the vintage pieces would be home. I would just the only thing that I would say to avoid, just avoid anything that's over 5 pounds. Anything that's going to require extra cost for shipping. But other than that, yeah.
He says she already sold 3 items today in the homes today. One of the things when you go to Posh, and I'm going to share this with you right here at the top. If you ever are wondering what you can sell, which is almost anything, look up here on the different categories and look how many different categories they have for each. Of course, women's is the biggest. Kids, home. Look how much there is in home. There's anything from aprons, linen, dinner, holiday stockings, bakeware, coffee, cookbooks. You name it, it's there.
Yeah.
And just scroll over the top and then just look, even pets, which I'm about ready to list some pet toys, home and beauty, brands, parties, all of this is all here. And then right here at the top where it says people, like I just researched and looked up Rochelle's page, you can either do it that way for searching for people or for listings. You can also type in what you're looking for and search and see if somebody has something similar to that, what you got, and list it. Yeah. I'm just, let's see here. Where it went? Right here. Lilith says, I'm just on Posh to watch Johnny, but I just checked the news feed out and it's full of more than people following me and no for no reason.
It's not necessarily for no reason. When you're new at Poshmark, and you'll find this especially with new people, when you're new at Poshmark, it will automatically when somebody's trying to reach ambassador status, they need a lot of followers, and the best way to get followers is to follow people, because a lot of people have bots that will follow you back, or a lot of people will like physically click that and follow you back. So it's not surprising that you're just your profile on Posh and that people.
And I agree with you, because I just started a month and 3 weeks ago, because next Tuesday would be 2 months I've been on Posh. Next year will be two months, and I already have following me, and I just started, only have 152 items listed. 11,176 people are following me.
Yeah.
So it is definitely, when you're new, they're going to check you out.
Oh yeah.
All right, we have somebody in the background.
Oh,
he
good.
is now here to visit with us.
Okay.
New to Posh. He's none other than Mark. 2 guys vintage.
There's my sweetheart.
That's my sweetheart.
So what's going on? You got some more listings done yet on Posh?
I did 5 more yesterday.
Ooh.
I don't know.
I'm thrilled about that. Do you want me to take a look at them later?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, it's up to you.
Go ahead and look at them. Let me say that if anybody is interested in Poshmark, Glams is the one to go to. And I got on yesterday morning and asked questions about Posh. I've had, I think, what was it? I've had at least 4 scammers.
Yes.
Well, that surprised me, but I've got 1,640 followers.
Right.
And try and keep up with following these people back is...
I ain't no follow back girl. Yeah,
right,
that's why.
Y'all haven't checked out Mark's closet. Here is his Posh link.
Oh, I love it.
I already went and logged, like the new ones you just listed.
Do what?
I just went and shared out your new ones.
I went, Glams go through and critique.
Let's see. Let's start with the dress on the top on the far left.
Yes, vintage gunny sack by Jessica McClintock dress.
Perfect. Okay, so you included the name of it, what features it has, the condition that it's in, the size, and the measurements. Correct? I can't
Yep.
read from here, which is why it's so
It's
tiny.
in vintage condition, no rips, no tears, size 7/8 bust, 14 inches. Shoulder to hem is 36.5 inches. Zipper closure, blue and pink roses.
Beautiful.
I did that one by myself.
Now go over to the left and we can share it. If you look, guys, in the chat, if you look right below it, there's, you can either share it or like it. Don't like it unless you want an offer for it, because you'll get an offer for it.
Yeah.
So my recommendation, I had a friend who thought she was doing me a really solid favor, and she liked everything in my closet and my
Okay, this is a perfect idea of what to do when somebody sends you a message like this, especially when you're starting out. I got these, but mine were a little bit different, where they even had spaces in an email to let me know to email them what it was they wanted on the picture. Like this one says, hello, I am interested in purchasing. Could you please send me a photo to my email? The site does not display very well on my address where you can see. Here, send me the photo so I can see them into your info on the Posh. Thank you. And then Mark did reply, thank you for your interest. However, Posh does not allow no sales off of their platform. So just reply, and you can also report them and all that stuff.
Which
Yeah,
is exactly what I did.
Can you click on that person's name?
Yeah.
Since they're going to scam, I don't feel like we're letting go of anything. Notice how they have a name but not listed, and they don't have a picture, and they have a weird name.
Yep.
So see in that blue button that says follow up at the top, to the right of that, there are 3 buttons that you can click on. You can block the user and you can report the user. And I like to do both. I usually report them first and then I block them. Because the more people that report them and the more people that block them, the closer they are to getting actually kicked off the platform.
So report, then block.
Usually I report them first, and then I block them. I report them for non-PM transactions, which is non-Poshmark transactions.
That's what I did. Okay.
And then I report them, because the thing is that it doesn't bother me, because I'm not going to be scammed. I've been on this platform for 3 years. So, that's not going to happen. But for those who are new to Poshmark, who aren't used to seeing that.
All right, real quick, I'm going to go through the chat real quick because I'll see some comments. Glamons, you cheating on me? I thought I was your sweetheart. Hello, Sabrina.
Well, you go ahead and be jealous, Tooch.
You don't think I can have more than one sweetheart, Tooch?
Yes, you can pick who you want to follow.
You haven't met me.
I actually sold 1 item, but I have not actively worked this Posh. That just keep at it every now and then. Do some listings. Yeah. I am so glad to get this information on how it works. Flag that right away and will go away. Yes.
Yeah, the comment. You hit the flag next to the comment.
Be careful with taking pictures and sending to others on site. Yes. At times I get random notes of sellers telling me, yeah, and you'll also get in the where they'll take their email and they'll put their main name, space, at space, and then be careful with that as well. That they're trying to scam you.
Okay.
There is Cheryl's Posh closet right there, by the way. Y'all check out Cheryl. Just hit the flag next to the comment. Can I do that as well, though?
Yeah.
Or it has to be him. Let's go back to that one. The only thing I see, right here. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Transactions off. Okay, I saw that. Thank you. Got it. Gotcha.
I don't normally flag it because I want Posh. I don't know how to describe it. When I started on Posh, I didn't realize that you could flag them. By the time I did, I'd already had sort of a system in place where I just blocked them and then I reported them, or reported and then blocked. But I think it's important to report them also, because because what's going to happen is, I mean, it's just honestly one of those things to do for your fellow man, because what's going to happen is if you report them, they would, that also sort of gets them in trouble with Poshmark if they start getting reports on somebody.
Like on this listing, they must have removed the comment because it's only Mark's comment now.
If the flag button will automatically remove the comment and block them, but and I use that for if somebody's a Poshmark bully, because you'll have that happen where somebody comes in and they're like, they have decided that they know what's best for your closet or your listing or whatever.
Yeah. All right, this is the next listing he's got.
It is so adorable. Girl's black lace dress. I would put strapless on that too.
Well, but there's straps.
Are there straps, or are those just straps for hanging, or are the straps actually part of the dress?
That's part of the dress.
Okay. Sorry, I thought those were for hanging.
You can see it as part of the dress.
Yeah. Okay, that's on me. My bad. If I were looking at it on my screen, I could see it. I don't have that great of vision, guys.
hon, it's all good.
On this one, Mark, you can go on your phone and rotate it. If you want to rotate this picture, you have to do it on your phone. You can rotate it in the app on your phone.
Well, okay.
Just in case if you want to do that, just to mention. All right, this is the next one he listed by himself. Oh, that's pretty with the green behind it. That white river.
You did the dark background. Yes.
Yeah, that does look good. Yeah, that brings out the details in the dress.
Oh, I love it.
He's got all the measurements of everything right there.
Mm-hmm. Do you have the condition listed?
Let's see here. In vintage condition, no rips or tears, gently used, short sleeve, zipper enclosure, size 9, 1/10 bust, measurements of a 16.5. Shoulder to hem is 35 inches.
Beautiful. That is perfect.
Am I making you proud?
You are so making me proud. My Lord.
This one looks like a crushed velvet. If it opens. Come on. There we go.
That is
that's
velvet.
velvet. Yep.
That is a beautiful piece. It looks, is it navy blue or black? Because it looks navy blue to me.
It's navy blue.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I love that.
You might want to redo that picture because you can't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely tell right that it's blue. This one right here. And that one's blue. Yeah. Pretty lace.
Now, I can tell you this. There is an app, and I forget what it's called, but there is an app that can actually remove the background and just place your item on a white background. It only works for darker pieces because there's no dark background app. But you also have to, it's a little, for me, it's a little technically difficult because you have to really get in there and see all the little details and remove little details and stuff. And that's where it screws me up. But if you have a better computer system and all of that, yay, Roy has that dress in red. I bet you look beautiful in it, Roy.
If you do that, and if a stem, the person will remove completely. You will also get an alert asking you to help Posh stay in tip-top shape by reviewing reported items. What's up, Hoosier? Good morning, hello, and welcome, sir. Good to see you. Welcome.
Good morning, Hoosier.
If you just block the person, Posh doesn't know the specific reasons why you blocked them. So if you flag the comment and it's sent to Posh, if you block them, then report them, the comment won't be removed. Okay. We learned something new today.
Okay. I usually report, block, and then let it go. But yeah, that's good information.
I like the one step, just flag it and you
I
have
told you Jeannie should be on here. Yeah, Jeannie's a Posh queen. She should be on here.
We would love to have Jeannie on here on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Any Thursday.
Jeannie, get up here.
Janie, report to the office.
No, as a matter of fact, Jeannie, I have my granddaughter on Thursday the 19th. If you want to take my place, I think you're a great resource.
Yeah, it was she sent me a message that if I needed any help to reach out to her.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Any other questions coming in? Retail has a problem of shoplifters, but seems like online sellers have more ways to get robbed. Yes.
Yeah. Well, the thieves are going to thief.
And again, like I said with Dee Dee earlier, no matter what platform, like in this case, I went to the one that made that comment. I went to their profile, their closet.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see? Nothing listed, not a good picture, just some kind of generic thing. Warning. And you can do it on any platform. You don't want to mess.
Yes, we do, Jeannie.
Yeah,
not a mess.
actually, Jeannie, I could use a replacement on that 19th. That'd be great.
But yeah, you can always make sure to do that on any platform. Double check and make sure, because I know when I first started on eBay, and actually every platform that come to think about it, I was getting all kind of scams when you first started, and they always looking for those newbies.
Yes, exactly.
Been an experienced reseller on any platform, you always going to get those, especially when you're first starting out. And if it doesn't work, it's not.
They wouldn't do it if it didn't work sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's important if you're new at it. It's important to to recognize that this is something that you just simply cannot do. You can do it, sure, but you're going to get scammed out of your item and your money.
But I have to say, out of all the platforms, Posh is the first time I saw where someone literally types a message. The first one I got was, "Can you send this to my wife for her to pick this out? But I can't send it with yours," or something like that. But then he gives me an email, space, and all that between the things. I said, okay, no, that's a scam automatically. So I reply back, but if you don't mind, if you're on your phone, maybe when you get home, give her the link and let her go on the computer. Try that. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't gonna work with me. I've been here too long. Even though maybe new on that platform, this ain't my first rodeo. So yeah.
Well, and Poshmark will not even allow the statement to be made if they've got their true and proper email, which is why they put the spaces in between it, because they're trying to get around the security system that just kind of takes it off. Yeah.
Thank you, Rochelle. And yeah, be able to make sure you go to that. Like I said earlier, Tuesday, I'm going to be doing a Posh share show. And if you're on here and you go to my closet or you follow this link, go to the thumbnail for the show this Tuesday. It's starting at 5. You have to share it out, hit the heart on that listing, hit the heart and share it out and tag me. Because if you want to come on in, you will be the first to be able to share on that show before I open it to anybody else. And that's just another way that I can help y'all. I just want to learn the Posh sharing portion of it as well. But I am doing another show again, but I just want to do this one next to see how that works. And so I want to make sure I share y'all.
Okay. Just slow down for me.
Okay, hold on. Guess what? You asked and you receive.
Oh Lordy.
Hey, good morning, B.
Lordy,
God. If you guys haven't seen, if you're anywhere within the sound of my voice, and you have not seen these guys' videos, they are so good. They're so good. Go to their channel, sub right now. You gotta check these out. They have the coolest videos. I love them.
That's crazy.
Fan, Jeannie.
Patrick says also a good tip. If the name and address label is too long on eBay, you will get an error. Typically, you can correct it, but however, on eBay, chat and have them note it and save the transition.
Save the transcript, yeah.
Rochelle's looking for the glam shop.
Hold on a second. It is in the description below, but I'm about ready to drop it because I happen to have hers open already right there. There's Glamall's one right there. I'm just dropping it in the chat now.
I'm telling you, she is such a whole bunch of knowledge all wrapped into one person, Glams. You are so awesome.
I was just saying the same thing about you.
Yarnigan says, do you think I should have more clothing than jewelry? Do you think that jewelry does sell well? I started on June the 28th and sold 3 items.
My advice is this: sell what you're most comfortable with.
Yep.
Start
Yes.
with that. So yeah, if you're most comfortable with clothes, sell that. If you're most comfortable with jewelry, sell that. I would make that your first few months, and just sell what you're most comfortable with, Teresa, and then gradually, add the other thing. But if you have, let's say that I have, a closet full of clothing and a closet full, 2 drawers full of jewelry, and I'm just more comfortable describing jewelry than I am clothing, or looking at gems and figuring out what metals those are, or maybe I'm more comfortable with. Like name brands and clothing, and knowing what fabrics are and knowing what a kick pleat is and all of that stuff. Go with what you always lean into your strengths first, because you can always learn more about the other stuff as you go.
Yeah.
So really, whatever you think, Teresa, you would like, there's no one size fits all in a Poshmark closet.
Right.
It's kind of like an eBay closet where, if I knew a lot about baseball cards and Johnny knew a lot about football cards, I wouldn't be selling football cards first. I'd be selling baseball cards. He'd be selling football cards. And then we could add some as we go along. But yeah, you want to sell it.
And a good example of that is I actually put on a Fiesta teapot, and I had done some research, wasn't an expert by any means, and somebody came along and asked me a question that I had no clue. So, I mean, would I still list it? Yes. Was I comfortable? No. Do what you know. That's, do what you know, because you're going to have that one question that's like, and then what do you do? I usually say, I really don't know. I'm honest with them, but I'm with you. Just consistency too with Poshmark.
Okay, Mark, before we forget, what was the question you're going to ask me before I brought Jeannie up?
I think I already did it.
Okay. Rochelle has a question. Is Posh only for vintage or repurposed? I have my homemade items I could post. Any thoughts?
Post them immediately.
Post them.
Yeah, get them on there. Are you kidding? Handmade is actually a category for like style and brand.
Rochelle is now following you.
Oh,
but one of the things too, I just started putting a couple of my quilts on there because I didn't realize until one day we were having a conversation about it, and there is a handmade section, so I put my quilts in there. So yeah. I really know nothing about selling clothes. Grandma taught me this. Poor uneducated boy.
All we did was tell him to call those jean shorts coochie cutters, and they sold like wildfire. I don't know. It was so weird.
And also, don't forget, and this is on any platform, don't try to make a sentence on your title. Just use keywords. It doesn't matter if it's correctly worded and spelled and all that stuff for English word. Just keywords. Don't make it a sentence. Go ahead, Mark.
How do I tag you?
Well, you're gonna hit the heart.
I did that.
At, and then hit at, and then start typing in Cajun Roots Resell.
Okay, I'm doing this in the message then.
Which one are you talking about? In Posh?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you share it out, yeah. Just hit at. And
well, I already shared it at. So.
Okay. Oh, trust me, I'll get a notification on it. If you're sharing it, I'm getting it. So if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. That's what we're here for. Whether you're just starting out or you haven't started your first listing yet, that's what we're here for every Thursday. We want to make sure we get those answers. Wonder Woman. Hello, Wendy. A quick hello. Good afternoon, morning, and welcome.
Wendy. And
so we said, those who haven't started yet and you're thinking about certain things. For example, with Jeannie, what was the first thing? Do you remember what the first thing was you listed?
Yes. The first thing I listed was a pair of shoes. Shoes and purses and clothing. And really, we have so many different things. Shoes, purses for me. are the best thing, but I have more of those on than what I have other things on. It just depends on what the person's really looking for that day. And with us redoing our whole closet, going through, we delisted everything and relisted, keeping it fresh. People may have, because they have a lot of followers and they follow you because they like your closet. Sometimes it's automatic by bots, like she said, but sometimes people get on there and they really like what they see. And if you have that same stuff on there and it's not coming up as a new thing for them, then, you know, yeah, they'll just go right on by it. So, you know, just consistency, just like, you know, the other ones. But yeah, that was the first thing that we
If you're
actually
not following Curvy Key, check her out. I've met her through Grandma's Auntie Mama's morning show, and she does a lot like the cooking shows, like the girl Auntie Mama does in the morning. So check her out. I met her there.
I love that.
And thank you for being here. And there's Barbara Bustamante, our artist.
Hi, Barbara.
She's a writer and does lots. She's got a lot of books already, so go check her out as well.
Nice.
Shoes were my first. My first item was a watch that I had to change the battery in it because it wasn't working. It was a Brighton bracelet watch. When I first started, I kept saying, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So one day we were talking, and then, you know, me and my yet, I just did it. And when I did it, it took less than a week for that to sell. So yeah, that was pretty good. I like it.
Plus if you start selling, you get a discount. Whoever buys from you first, and I noticed this again on Mark's channel when I went there, whoever's the first buyer gets a discount on shipping. So they have that incentive for somebody to buy from your closet because you get $3.99 shipping. So
I'm gonna show that to you because I'm still in his closet right now. And you're correct. Right here at the top it says, be the first Pasha to buy from this closet and you get $3.99 shipping. I didn't ever notice that. Yep, it's right there.
And that's a reason why they're throwing these new people out too, is because, you know, they try to get you going. They want that first sale because really it kind of stinks until you get that first sale, you know.
Okay, so with that said, one of the dresses I have on there are listed for $70. I got a offer for $40, and I sat on it, and I counter offered $56. 20%,
Yay, you did your first counter. Yay.
20% off of the 70. Well, I haven't heard anything, which is fine. But
well, don't you have like 12 or 24 hours to reply for that on Posh? How long does it
24.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes you counter offer and sometimes people ghost you. That is a reality.
Yeah, I've had that happen twice already.
Yeah, but there is also like price integrity to a certain degree. Like you don't want to become, for the people who are the extreme low ballers, you don't want them to get excited about your closet. You know what I mean? Like it's good. Sometimes I'll take a low ball offer if it's something that's been sitting forever and it's already, it cost me nothing to get or next to nothing to get or something. That's one thing. But you don't want to be bombarded all the time with super low ball offers. You get tempted to take those in weak moments and then you're sacrificing the integrity of your pricing.
Okay, so okay, my first sale or
I would suggest again, and this is what I did on my first sale. I did take an offer, but I had it listed like for $72 and they offered me $68. Well, that's not much of a difference. So yeah, I accept it because it was my first sale. It wasn't a big deal.
That I could see, but when she dropped it.
Yeah, no, you got to weigh do you want to go that low? Because what's happening is when you accept, just like on any platform, when you accept that lower offer, what's happening is now you're tanking the sales for that particular item across the board. You know, you might take a lower price, but what's happening is now the cost of buying it for others to go in and list that same item has now dropped because now is at maybe a higher price. And now you're accepting that lower sale. So now the sale rate has gone down. So you think about that.
And not just for them, but for you too, because remember that you've got a lot of vintage gunny sacks, which is so oh my God, I'm so blown away by that.
So be careful.
I mean, honestly, it makes me almost cry. It's so beautiful. But you've got a vintage gunny sacks that they made you that offer on, but you've got 4 or 6 other vintage gunny saxes. Now it's going to bring down people's expectations of what you should pay for that.
Yeah.
So
and
it
there's-
will lower the sale price on your other ones as well.
If y'all haven't checked out Barbara's link to her website where she does her publications for her books, she writes books, and there's her link right there at the bottom. Check out her website.
Yeah.
I'll be back in just a minute.
All right, and then of course Jennifer did drop Glamour's Closet on YouTube channel. If you go down right into the description of the video, everything about Glamour's, her YouTube, her Instagram, her Posh, her email,
Check her out.
all of that is in the description bar below.
Social
definitely
security
check it out.
number, birthday.
Oh, good. Hold on a second. I need to bring that up. No.
Let's get a screenshot of that.
Let's bring that up.
Yeah, and that's what Lisa says it right there. Let me get it as soon as it comes in the StreamYard. It's called Race to the Bottom.
Yeah, pretty
Right.
much.
Yeah, and sometimes you can't get discouraged if they come back for $1 more, because there are tons of those, and those are the ones that want it for nothing. Like if they offered $42 and you counter and they come back with 43, I hold my ground, because those are the ones that don't want to negotiate. Those are the ones that, and 9 times out of 10, 2 days later, they're there to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
and
they
you'll see
want
it
it.
listed on their closet, on their Poshmark closet, for 3 times what you paid for it, what you got for it from them.
Yeah. And I have gone over, especially if somebody's lowballing me, I will go to their closet and say, oh, this is a reseller, which, I mean, I'm a reseller too. I do buy, but I don't give other people lowballs. If it's too high for me to bid on, then I'm not bidding. You know what I
Right.
mean? I mean, I think it's part of that courtesy that if you go and try to, I think Posh, I don't know, I get a little bit more of a, what kind of vibe do I want to say? Not where you can go on eBay and offer $1.
Right.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't think they don't want that kind of platform. Plus, we don't want to sell on that kind of platform. We already have that with eBay where they can come
Correct.
on and offer you whatever. But
No.
yeah, I
And I
usually
want to
hold
go
my
back.
ground.
Now that you're saying that, Rochelle made a question about the what you can list in reference to the vintage and or home handmade. That is, you're thinking of Etsy. Etsy, they want you to do either vintage, which has to be
Yeah.
20 years or older,
Mhm.
or it has to be something you either made yourself or items that are made to create something to make. Like something that, for example,
Yeah.
you have fabric and you're trying to sell it to make an item. You can sell that. Something that's going to create another item, then yes, that's what Etsy's for. But this is different for Posh. You can list almost anything, but that kind of stuff is definitely for Etsy.
Yeah.
I have a question.
I need a Posh
Yes, sir.
closet. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now go ahead.
For you, I'm telling you to go ahead.
Oh, okay.
You got the floor. Go for it.
Go for it.
I was explaining this to my sister yesterday on the telephone, because we've got the eBay store. We also do the YouTube. I'm looking at Poshmark, and I'm hoping that I'm thinking this correctly. I'm using that as the retail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You just don't have a brick and mortar.
Right.
Yeah.
And Mark, you were asking about before about taking the background out. I actually use Photo Room app,
That's it. That's the app. Yes.
and
Okay. Do you have to draw pictures and all that?
no, it takes it right out. Sometimes if you have like a clear item, it really doesn't do that. But if you have a dark item or a light item, say it's white, you can put a black background behind it.
Can you do that?
Yes, which
What?
I like. I
tried
like
to
that.
use it a couple times
What?
and it didn't work for me. But I'm not good with details, and it would always, for some reason, show up like the little nail on the wall or whatever. So before
Oh.
I got my photo booth.
What
Yeah,
was the name of that again?
Photo Room, and see if they have a free trial. And well, I know you can actually get it and use it, and it just puts their little watermark on it for free. You know, it'll just
Okay.
say photo room. And I've seen quite a few that have that photo room on there, and it really doesn't take away from the picture itself, because they just put that little watermark on the bottom. They don't put it clear across the picture or anything. And so try it with a couple different things and see how you like it. You don't have to post the picture, you know, of course, if you don't like it.
I think there's another app you can use on the phone. Isn't there an app you can use on the phone for that, or on the computer? Because I've used that once in a while, but I don't like the idea of having to use that pencil and outline your item. I don't like that.
No, this one you don't have to. You can just put your picture. Hold on. Let me grab my phone. I'll be right back. I can try to show you on my phone.
The issue that I had
It
yesterday.
says driving and listening. Be careful.
Absolutely, Lisa. Because my whole goal yesterday was to do it all from the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that crashed and burned in just a matter of minutes because I took a bunch of pictures
On their phone?
on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went to try to put them on Poshmark, it only pulled one picture over.
Huh.
It could be the phone.
We'll troubleshoot.
Lisa says that photo room is free. Is fine. You can also crop out the watermark.
Okay, yeah, you sure could do that. Okay, let me find a picture that's not.
All right, Roy, have a great day.
Oh, yeah. I hope your flu shot goes well.
Yeah, I already got my flu shot. Thank God.
Trying to find a picture that I haven't done already. Okay.
I got it when I went to my doctor's appointment last week.
Oh, could you please excuse me for just a minute?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't know if this is how this is going to work
Hold on,
on
let me
here.
make it big here.
Okay, see that picture, how it has the background on it?
Yep.
And that line or whatever's at the bottom.
Yes. I go ahead and just screenshot that. And then photo room. I open photo room up. Dang, I wish it would come in better than that. I don't know how to make it better.
You just got to unbrighten your screen. Your screen's too bright.
Oh.
Darken your screen a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Okay, then I go to photo room, and it has my picture right there that I want to.
Okay, bring it in the front of your face a little bit. There you go.
And see how it just
wow.
It just takes it off. And you can
I just noticed when it did it, yeah.
And you can guess whichever one you want on the background. You can put anything, and then I want it white, and it brings it up.
Oh wow.
And then it says export. You export it to your gallery.
Your phone photos.
Yeah, my photos. And then it's right there. You can grab it. Then you can just grab it and put it on. But see how it took the background off of that really quick?
It's funny how it happened so fast too.
Yeah, I mean, usually I do like 5 at a time, and I just click it within by the time I have to think, it already takes them off.
And it's called Photo Room.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do I have that?
To me, it's like a game changer. I sometimes only do the first picture.
Photo. Yeah. That's all you really need is the main picture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that is strictly for phone.
Your phone.
Or is that for computer also?
I haven't done it on the computer, but it's an app. You can check and see if it's on.
Now I know on eBay, I use their app that you can do that with, but you have to sit there literally and either make the pencil bigger or smaller to do the tracing.
No, you don't have to trace.
I don't like that.
Yeah, you don't have to trace anything on this. You can just do.
Oh, I do have it on my phone.
Okay.
I didn't know. I realized I had it.
See, but it really takes
I
takes
like
that.
it too that you can do like the polka dots and stuff if you wanted to behind it.
You could do, yeah, there's a lot of different,
Black,
you could,
original,
and it'll even do it
transparent.
in the square form. You know
Yeah,
how
I see that.
you can set it in the 1 by 1
Well,
so
I'll
that
be.
you can take them off.
I need to move that to my home page. So I have to keep looking
See.
for it. Come on. There we go. Add to the home page. There we go. I got it now.
See, and that's
I
the
didn't realize I
difference
had it.
between that one.
Okay, let's see what she's going. Oh, the bird. Okay. And what is that on a ladder?
Yeah, it's like a woodpecker. And
Oh,
look,
okay.
see how it come, and that was that fast. It just took it off real quick. And so now I'm ready to use it. So there you go. It's just a matter of hitting a button.
How you do this on your phone? What are you doing with that? That's to take a snapshot, screenshot?
Yeah, it screenshots it.
I've never seen that happen before. Oh, you too. Yeah, take care. Let's see, Mark. I had that happen as well. I thought it was because it was the first photo and went back and pulled the rest. I don't know how, but it worked for me.
All right. And, well, Michael and I are talking about changing phones anyway. Because I don't know whether it's the phone or it's just my challenges.
Rochelle says she loves that app.
Okay.
Got it from the Play Store.
Yep, that's where I got it from too.
Sorry about that.
I like it.
Quickly.
I didn't realize I had it on my phone already.
Okay, yeah, I was looking at the history on my phone. It wasn't actually Photo App. It was some other photo, or it wasn't Photo Room. It was some other photo background app, and you had to do the outline. And like I said, I tried it like a few years ago, and it just didn't. So I ended up buying the walk-in big, like the full-size photo box, and I just used that.
Oh well, then that
we're
works.
all looking
That
at the Photo Room, and it's an app you can get on your phone.
That's good for me.
And it's free. And Jeannie showed how it works on her phone. It's called Photo Room.
Photo Room. You just take your picture, go to it, hit remove background, and there you go.
I like that.
Well,
I love that.
I do have it. I do have it on the phone. So
yeah,
Okay.
I didn't know that it had a dark background available. That's neat.
Yeah, it has a lot of. Since I've darkened my screen, I may be able to show you all this stuff. I mean, it does actually. Here, let's see. See, it offers all these backgrounds. Let me see if I can do it without touching it because my phone's like real touchy. But you can get
you got the original. You have one that says transparent, white, or black.
Yeah.
Does that say oatmeal?
Original?
Oh, original. I was like, does that say oatmeal? What a lovely color.
Yeah, it does. And it does like a lot more things and it tells you the marketplaces that you put it on. So it formats it for the size that they need.
Oh, okay.
So if it's like Posh, it'll square it up.
It'll square it up. Etsy, it'll make it that whatever 4x6 or whatever. But it does. It even goes as far as Amazon and does those.
I told you guys she knows her stuff. I told you. Yeah.
Let me see.
Hidden gem in the chat, right? Well, everybody, it's getting to that time, and the numbers are going down. And again, we do this every Thursday. So please make sure you do bring your questions in the chat. What you going to show us, Jeannie?
Sell on Poshmark. You can write things across the dress, which a lot of people do. I don't do that just because it's an extra step. But if that's something you want to do, you can actually write. I've seen where people put the brand name on the side, but that's one too many
things. I see that in some pictures, but I thought we couldn't put anything like that across our pictures.
Like the brand names and stuff like that. I think they'll allow those.
Oh, okay. All right.
All
right. So before we go to head on out, I want everybody to go through and I know Jeannie, y'all just started a live also as well. Is that something you're going to be doing on a regular basis, or it was just this one time?
We're thinking once a month. Once a month. We'll probably try to get on here and do a live. We had fun. I learned a lot about StreamYard, and I was like, a nervous wreck. It was like, oh, I'm gonna mess this up. But
So tell everybody who's in the chat who are you and what's your channel name and what do y'all have going on your channel?
My husband and I have Thrifting with MJ Beans, and we're actually dumpster divers. And resellers. We actually, reselling is our main thing, but we started dumpster diving on our channel, and we're starting to grow. I think, I don't even remember how many people we have on now, but yeah, come over and check us out.
All right, Mark, promote your channel and what you have going on.
Michael and I are going on a short mini vacation starting tonight.
Awesome.
We're going to Versailles, Missouri. It's Jacob's Cave, flea markets, swap and shop, whatever you want to call it. It's huge. Let's see. We're going to come back Saturday and Sunday. We are going to have virtual shopkeeper Dee Dee and Kraken Christine as our special guest. We're bringing the gang back together for a weekend. Monday, I'm going to be Johnny's co-host again. Can you believe he's keeping me around? For bingo at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. On Wednesday, because it's the second Wednesday, I get to hang out with Johnny and Ella and Don and Mary and Debbie and Max for the Hump Day auction. That's this week. Coming up.
All right, Glamours, share your channel out and what you got going on.
Glammo who? Oh,
Glamour.
me. I'm Glammo's Closet. I'm Dana. I go by Glammo, so you can just call me Glam or Glams, or Glammoz, or just don't call me late for dinner. With Glammo's Closet, we do a once a week live every Sunday morning. We do a live brunch at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Mountain, 8 a.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Hawaii, 2 a.m. in Australia, and 4 p.m. in Great Britain. So join us, have a fun time. We talk about reselling, we talk about, and not just Poshmark, we talk about all the platforms. We talk about anything new that's shipping, anything new in fashion that we need to be aware of. We just, honey, I have salty treats because sometimes we get salty. And of course, I love to do sweets for the sweetest. I love to do shout outs to my fellow resellers. And then we started a new thing where we will have the featured closet of the week. So if you have a Poshmark closet or an eBay store or an Etsy store, please make sure and send me on Instagram, and the information is below in Johnny's description, or you can email me a link to your closet and just let me know if you want to be on, and we'll promote your closet for free, honey. We take about 5 minutes, and usually people end up with sales from that. So I'm always happy to do that. Always happy to share with the community and let everybody know this coming Sunday. We have the closet, the Etsy store of Jennifer Hayes, and we're going to take a look at some of this fabulous jewelry that she's got. She just had some amazing stuff. So I'm excited about that. We have a listing challenge next week, starting on Monday at 8 p.m. Central. On my channel, and Veronica Mitke and I will have it back and forth, and we'll have links for all of that. And then on the 26th is the final classy crap auction of 2024, where I'm featuring other sellers who have had me on their channel for auctions. We're going to have the All-Stars, the Classy Crap All-Stars edition, and check out that promo for that. That'll be coming up on my Instagram and my YouTube.
And I've just dropped all of Jennifer's links, including her Buy Her a Milkshake, her Etsy store, and her YouTube channel. Please check it out. And Rochelle, thank you very much. We do this every Thursday with Posh, Monday through Friday, every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is always Coffee with Cajun, open mic. When I put the chat link in the chat, you're welcome to come on up and promote your channel or just chit chat with us with questions of the day or throughout the show. Monday through Friday is always a different topic. I try to set aside every Tuesday for eBay, every Thursday for Posh, and Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is open to any panel. Also, please make sure you check it out. And also, Glamour's information is in the description bar below. Right at the beginning of the description, you'll check out her information. She's got everything. I got everything in there from her Instagram, her YouTube, and her email, and her Posh Closet. So definitely come and check that out. And please share this out. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. That does help the channel. And don't forget, on Monday nights, we do have our fun night bingo night. I will be on with Glamaw's Classy Crap this month coming up. I will be promoting all the shows that I'll be on this month as guest. I have 3 next week alone that I'll be on other shows. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Also, don't forget to, I already saw that some people already shared, liked, and heart the Posh live share show next Tuesday. So please do that. And if you don't have anything listed, hopefully this gets you started to get that urge to get some things listed so you can come into the Posh closet on that day when I do the share show, and you can share out some of the items on your show to where hopefully we'll make a couple of sales for you. Remember, when you do that, you will be responsible for everything, just like it would be coming out of your Posh closet. I'm just helping you get out there for those that may be in the chat during the show itself. And from what I'm seeing from doing some little research, most people get more people in their chat when they're doing a share show than they do on a regular live.
Yeah.
That's what I've been looking for and checking out, and that's what I've been seeing. So definitely make sure, if you want to be part of that, don't forget to share it out, hit the heart, and make sure you tag me. And then choose to be in the show. Make sure you have some items listed, because that's how you better be in there. And then we'll share it out, because I will be sharing anyone who's shared out that listing. I will be putting you in that. It's because you can only do 50 in the trade at a time. Y'all will be the first ones there, but you have to be in the chat and you have to have items listed. So hopefully that'll get you a little incentive to do that this weekend. Get you some listings done. And again, thank y'all so much. Don't forget, this month is in reference to our Breast Cancer Awareness Month and Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So please be aware of that and keep those in your thoughts and prayers. And as I say before, in each and every show, make sure you go down to the community tab. It is the second post. I do have a community calendar, so that way you can see who's live on each day and every day. But as I say before, in each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. You hear?